Well, we've seen a full 7 days of testimony, and prosecutors are still calling witnesses to the stand in the trial of 3 men accused of murder in the shooting death of Ahmaud Arbery. Let's get right to the 3 things to know this morning. So prosecutors called several investigators with the Georgia Bureau of Investigation to the stand on Monday. One analyzed the phone records between the 3 defendants on the day of the shooting. They said William Roddy Bryan did not communicate with Travis or Gregory McMichael on that day. Another crime scene investigator found Arbery's fingerprints on McMichael's truck. Prosecutors will call the medical examiner as their first witness this morning. That's set to happen at 9 a.m. Now, before today's first witness is called to the stand inside of the courtroom, demonstrators will be outside of the courthouse once again. Now, they're expected to address the controversial comments made by one of the defense attorneys. For more on that, we're going to check in now with On Your Side, Renata Gregorio, who's live for us right now outside of the Glenn County Courthouse, where she has been for several weeks now. Renata.
Keitha, the Reverend Jesse Jackson was in the courtroom in the gallery just yesterday. He sat between the 2 Arbery parents, and he's expected to be there all week. His being there is part of the reason that all 3 defendants called for a mistrial yesterday. It was the case where Wanda Cooper Jones, Ahmaud Arbery's mother, cried out when her neighbor was testifying, and the jurors saw the Reverend comforting her.
Having jurors hear and see and visualize the emotion, and now to be comforted by someone for whom respect abounds. We're in a very difficult position now with this jury.
Renata, now before this happened, we know William Roddy Bryan's defense attorney, Kevin Goff, the same one who made the comments about black pastors, him not wanting them in the courtroom, asked the judge to keep a record of everyone who entered the gallery. So what happened there?
Yeah, Keitha, the judge denied that request. We talked with our First Coast News legal analyst, LaFonda Middleton, about it, and she points out that the jury is usually not in the room when Goff makes these requests to the judge.
I think that request is ridiculous, absurd, ludicrous, or in the words of Attorney Sheffield, straight asinine. It will be a complete violation of the people's First Amendment right to access to the courts.
In just a few hours at 8 a.m., there will be a number of pastors out here on the courthouse steps. Of course, we'll bring you all of the messages they have to say. We know they'll be speaking about Goff's statements. In the next half hour, stay with us. We're going to hear from Wanda Cooper Jones about what she came out and told reporters it was like seeing the weapon yesterday that killed her son. Live in Brunswick, Renata Gregorio, First Coast News, On Your Side.